Okay, I will try to be louder this time, but I cannot be really loud because I have someone sleeping over in the other room and I don't want to disturb them. So this is probably until I get my mic. This is probably until, yeah, I'm gonna say until I get me a mic. I may not always have to have a low pitched tone when I'm speaking, but I want you all to hear me. So forgive me if it's a little low. If you have a speaker, plug it up inside of your mic and use a speaker or your cell phone with earbuds or earbuds. um, Headsets will work really great. You can hear me crystal clear with your phone volume turned up. I'm so sorry that some of you all weren't able to hear me well in my last video, but I'm going to speak like this so you all can hear me. Because I hate when I be looking at other people's videos and it sounds like something good and you can't hear it and you like, dang, will you hear it up? I know, so I'm so sorry, y'all. I know. Okay, I love y'all. Okay, um, there is a whole lot of stuff that I can do for YouTube, and I understand that certain content will stop your channel from being um, one of the ones selected in order for newer audience members to start seeing um, whenever they are looking at their YouTube homepage. They will have more suggested videos of your content because it meets the guidelines and the standards of YouTube, the policy basically. And some of my videos, I know what you guys like to see, and I like to see them also. Um, some of the videos I look at, where I used to feel like I don't like that video. Those are the ones that I already taken down. But I won't take anything else down now because I know how to work this thing. And yeah, I'm a newer YouTuber, so hey guys, I'm Chris, and I know you don't need me to say that, but um, um, there's a lot of things to do that I want to do, but I don't want to get in trouble. So I would try to, limit um, the privacy just a little bit so it won't be offensive to anybody else. Um, I am scared. I don't want to get flagged by any type of person or anything on the computer that's enabling me to post. I don't want to get 3 strikes. Definitely, that's the goal. That's the max that you don't want to have as a goal, is to have 3 strikes. I've had that before, and I don't want to um, um, enable myself for accessing YouTube because you guys are my family. Like now, I have a new family, so that's my reason for like not wanting to break the rules. I want to try to cover up as much stuff as I can, and some things I make it look real and it looks fake, but you determine that. But still, don't get me in trouble because I wouldn't get you in trouble. And if you see anything that you don't like, um, and it's not bothering you, like literally, like I didn't make you click on my channel, like stuff like that, or um you see me talking about somebody that may be too sensitive, then just let me know something. Write me on my Facebook page, um, at Christopher William DC, and you'll be able to find me there. I put the link down below in my description. Write me, send me a message on Facebook, and let me know how you feel or what you want. I can answer some questions, or and I can help you out. It's the best way that I can. I am very knowledgeable. It's other people that are knowledgeable as well. I get my sources of information from. A lot of times it's nothing new. It's because I'm already agreeing to the things that they say. So it really ain't nothing under the sun that I can't comprehend that makes sense, especially when it's speaking to my soul and my spirit about something. So that's it. Um, but there are a lot of things that I can do on here, and I don't want to get in trouble. So if you guys have any special requests, just let me know. Like I said, on Facebook, write me a message on Twitter, send me a message on Instagram. Um, you can send me an email. I got that listed below there also. My email should be on my. I'm just send me a message on my social media platforms. Yeah, because it's a little bit more obvious that I can see who's writing me on there. So I don't want to um not be able to get in contact with you because you already can't send a message on YouTube right now apparently. Um so yeah. Um but there's like so many things that I can do, but at the same time I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, which I don't already because I already know how people feel. I know what to hide and block out and look out for whenever you're using this this YouTube thing. I know what is allowed and what isn't. So I don't want to do too much because I know me as a normal everyday person, I would not want to be doing so much that would get me the wrong attention. I do, however, have certain ways and characteristics about me that are fun. Um, and I also know when to tone things down. So it's almost like I know how much entertainment I have within me and what others will like also. So I try to give you guys that instead of keeping it all to myself because I mean you don't have to see it and I don't have to show it. So I post some things because it is honest and it reflects me about what I like, just like you post something and it reflects you about what you like. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I can be very sensitive only because I know how other people feel, but that's a good thing. When you're sensitive, then you are strong. That's just all that says. If you're not sensitive, then you're not that strong to certain stances because you need to know how other people feel before you make a decision about something, before you get a name labeled for yourself. Even though it don't matter what someone else label you as, you label yourself. But at the end of the day, you don't want a bad label. So some people do things that may be not 100% positive, but it's not in a positive to do you harm. It's in a way of it's like a human nature type thing. So that's pretty much it. I don't want to go overboard. I want to be just right, and that's why I'm so thankful to God that He humbled me, and I'm humbled enough, and I've been through enough in my life to know what to look out for and what not to repeat. Especially if it's something that someone is saying, no, that's something you don't want to do. It's not going to be good for you. Um, don't sell yourself short. But at the end of the day, like I told you about my journal and my other book about putting yourself first and knowing what's right for you. Yes, use your common sense and use what other people have to give you the advice. If it's dearing to you, if it's meaningful, then go ahead and just use it. So I mean, it's just so much stuff out here that I can do. I just don't know, like, I mean, I can do this and I can do that, but I don't want to get in trouble, so I have to be cautious about what I post on social media or on YouTube because they're not like Twitter, obviously, and they're not like Facebook, obviously. They're similar to Instagram. So it's almost like I got to put everything in a more abundant format so I can be on safe sides from both ways. So I am a newer YouTuber, but I do want to explore. And I know some of you all say, oh, well, Chris, there's so much in you that you should show, but you don't do it because you're around certain people. And I'm like, yeah, it's a time and a place. And when I feel like it's that time for me and not going overboard and not being immature and not harming other people. I'm not talking about um, parading and being all wild and stuff like that. I do enough of that in my head. And I barely do that in my head because there's a time and a place to be really, really excited and happy and gibberish. And then it's sometimes where you just need to be focused and just relax and think about things before you respond. That's the only thing. So I know what it's like to want to do something and you're entitled to follow certain standards in order to fit in, and that's why I like the way that YouTube is designed. But I do like the fact that even more that I'm able to broadcast myself without going to school, without going to school, and yeah. So, um, that is pretty much it. I don't want to bore anybody, but there is a whole bunch of stuff that I can do. Unfortunately, you guys have any ideas? I mean, I'll come up with some ideas, but it's only fair for me to use this as a platform to make ends meet both ways. Audience and me. So I mean, I can post certain, I can post some things out there, certain things, and certain things I can't, and things that I really want to, they of course are not going to allow. But my thing is that if you post anything and it's flagged, then you decrease your chances of someone getting a chance to um, know who you are by viewing your page because you will not be suggested in their box. You will be suggested by someone else who doesn't have any flags. If there's too many flags, then that's not good. But they look at if you keep the video up or if you take it down before they have to take it down. And I suggest you take your video down now quickly before it gets too late, before they tell you, okay, we're not going to want this video. But it works vice versa because it's just according to the person. Like, I know that the computer generates its own brain cells and it thinks on its own, I guess, um, I believe that there's also a human being behind YouTube Studio, um, really looking at each person's um, account to see if it's really necessary for them to take down something. I really do believe that someone in YouTube's headquarters is really looking at that some way and somehow. People are stay-at-home jobs. I know the YouTube headquarters. I know the YouTube headquarters is really big, but I'm pretty sure that they have people that work from home who are looking at different people's videos and are told not to interact with them or try to find them on the outside, I guess, because some things are like that. Unless you're really good and you know how to hide certain titles and captions and know how to do something without them noticing or the camera noticing it. But there are so many things that I want to do, but I'm going to have to keep things on a limit. I might. No, I'm joking. No, I'm gonna have to keep things on a respectful limit. But I'll still be posting every single day. So, bye.